You want to create a more cinematic look for your video podcast and don't know how? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you how you can turn a boring video podcast studio into something more cinematic, intimate, and professional. I'm going to show you how I'm going to do this for my office. And I'm very excited about this dramatic look that I am going to give to my office because it's something that I wanted for my podcast, Content Jefes. I want my audience to watch my episodes and feel like they're here with me at night, just having a cozy conversation. So you're going to do it with me. We're going to do it together. Let's get started. The lighting that we're going to use is actually very simple. It's only 3 lights that I'm going to introduce to you, but they're going to make a dramatic change in how your podcast looks. The 3 lights that we're going to use for this dramatic look I want to achieve here in my podcast studio is first, a key light and 2 ambient lights that will go in my background to make it more intimate and cozy. For your key light, you're going to need 3 things: a C-stand, your light, obviously, and a softbox. The light that I'm using as a key light here in my office is the Amaranth 100D. The 100 number represents the watts, which is the brightness and the power potential of the light. This light is perfect to illuminate small rooms like my office, but if you're thinking about illuminating a bigger area, maybe your studio is a little bit bigger, then you're going to need a more powerful light. Then you have to watch this number, so it's higher than 100, but this light is just perfect for my office. D stands for daylight, which is 5600 Kelvin. Kelvin is how you measure the temperature of the light. You always want to set your key light at daylight temperature because it mimics the natural light. If you don't do this, then you're going to run the risk of looking bluish or orange in your videos, and we want to avoid this. And for my C-stand, I'm using the newer heavy-duty light stand with casters. What I like about this C-stand the most is that I can wheel it around my office in case I want to change the shot and I want to have the light to be movable. I don't have to carry a heavy light in a C-stand. I can just wheel it around, and that's what I like the most about this C-stand. Another thing that I like about this C-stand is that I can attach my camera to the C-stand. I have already shown you how I did this in another video. But I have my camera, my lighting, and everything on wheels, and I can record in any place here in the first floor in my home. And I'm including all of the links of the lights and the equipment that I'm going to be mentioning in this video, and also the equipment that I use to record my video podcast. So when you're done with this video, you can just go to the description and find all the links there. The last thing that you need for your key light is a softbox. You don't want to use the light without a softbox. I know that this can be a little bit pricey. Softbox are between $100 and even more, but it's something that you are going to need because it softens the light and it distributes the light evenly so you look all glamorous. If you use the light without a softbox, then the light would shine on you with all of its force, will create shadows, and it will be overwhelming and too much for you to record your video podcast like that. So far, the softbox I've been using is the Aperture Lantern softbox, and that's a good option as well, but it's not going to create that dramatic look that I want for my video podcast. With the lantern, you will be illuminating the entire space, and it doesn't create the dark background that I want for my video podcast to look more professional and intimate. So I went on Amazon, and this time I ordered that newer parabolic softbox with a grid. What I like about this softbox is that it diffuses the light more and directs the light towards my face, making the rest of my office dark, which is the look that I'm trying to achieve. Another thing that you can play with is where you put your key light. I like my key light right in front of me with all of the light shining on my face, but I have seen other creators on YouTube positioning the key light at a 45-degree angle. That will create a different look for your video. It will cast a shadow on the other side of your face, and it will make it for a more dramatic look. But it can also accentuate things that you don't like about your skin complexion, and that's why I don't like that shot. But you're more than welcome to try it if you have a perfect face. So this is pretty much the shot that we get with just the key light, but I think we can spice things up a little bit more. The look that I'm going for is more cozy and it's more inviting, and this doesn't look as cozy and inviting. So that's why I bought this lamp right here that you can see in the background. And you may be wondering why I'm not using a regular light bulb. If you get a light bulb from the hardware store, then it's just one temperature and you can't adjust it. And I'm going to show you why that's important in a minute. Another thing I want to do in the background is that I want to bring my tree to life. I want to blast a lot of light so it shows a little bit more. And for that, I'm going to use the Aperture MT Pro Full Color Mini LED Tube Light. That light may be mini, but it's pretty powerful, and you're going to see that in a minute. So those are my 3 lights, my key light and my 2 accent lights. All of the lights that I'm introducing to you and that I have here in my studio are Aperture lights. Like, even though my key light is Amaranth is part of Aperture. And the cool thing about Aperture is that you can download an app. The app is called Citus Link, and you can link all of your lights here on the app, and you can turn them on, you can turn them off, you can also adjust the color temperature, and this will allow me to turn on and off my ambient lights. So let's try it. Woo, okay, it's looking good. I already linked them to the app, and then that's the one for my tree. So how cool is this? I can also turn all of the lights off, ready? And turn them back on. How cool. We also have Aperture lights in our studio, in our main studio. Aperture is a really good company that makes good products that stand the test of time. So if you're thinking about getting a good light for your studio or lighting like this, then Aperture or Amaranth, which is the line that they have for content creators, which is very good quality, but they are more affordable. It's a good way to go. I am very happy with the way that things are looking so far, but I think that there's something missing. As you can see, I have a glass door. That's the door for my office. It's a double barn door, and it has this smoky glass. So I think I can get very creative and blast a light from outside my office to shine some color on that glass. Let's try it. So that light completes the look that I was going for. I think it looks very intimate and cozy, and I still have a lot of light blasting on my face. I think this is a look that you can replicate for your video podcast, especially if you are recording a video podcast solo and is just you and you want to give that feeling that you're just having a conversation with your audience, which it creates more of a connection. So if you want to take advantage of that, then you can replicate this look. This is the look that I'm going to use for my podcast Content Jefe. You can find the link for Content Jefe below. There's a lot more that goes into making a video podcast besides the lighting. You have to figure it out what kind of equipment you need, what kind of camera, lenses, what kind of microphone, how are you going to record your audio. But don't worry, I got you. I put a playlist together with my best videos about video podcasting, from all of the strategy that I use with my clients to equipment to different setups. And that list you can find right here. Go watch it.